Hello and welcome to the channel and this Tempest of War game of Burn and Raise between the forces of Chaos and the Tyranids. So yes, the bugs are here, most of the biomass is gone, apart from some bushes, and the word bearers are here to get some loot, apparently, even though it's Imperium stuff. But who knows, there might be something in there that's useful. So the Tyranids are going to try and get rid of them and the Chaos are going to burn things, I guess. Burn and Raise, let the galaxy burn. There's something going on there. So burn and raise, we have 5 objectives on the table. There's one behind these rocks here, one in the open there, another one in the open there, one behind these crates, what a crate position, another one behind the rock there. I always call that rock Dwayne Johnson because it's really big. And then for this mission, if you have one objective, you get 5 points. If you have more objectives, you get another 5. So it's not 1, 2 or more, it's just 1 or more. And then you get an extra 5 points at the end of the game for each objective you have raised. And you can raise an objective by doing an action on it. And I think you can only do the ones that aren't in your deployment zone. So essentially the no man's land and maybe your opponent's deployment zone. Don't know, we'll check. But that's the mission. The special rule for the mission is Scrambler Fields, which essentially means if you've got any infiltrating or pre-game moves or reinforcements, you can't set up pre-game move onto or teleport onto objectives. So that's interesting. Apparently there's some energy near the objectives. So that's that. And then we're doing Crucible of Battle. So we've got the weird triangular deployment thing, which is marked up by dice, as you can see. For terrain, it's nice and simple today. We've got 4 ruins, which will all be obscuring, so you can't shoot through them, but you can shoot into or out of them. And there will also be light cover, so plus it's tier save, which is nice without Armor of Contempt around anymore. And there will be defensible, breachable, scalable, all the ables. And then for the rocks formations, they're just going to be line of sight blocking. So even if there's like a gap, we're just saying you can't shoot through it. Just keep them all the same, because obviously that's a big solid rock, and the other ones aren't. But he is a solid rock because he's Dwayne Johnson. And then the crates are just crates and barrels. Andy always says it's a barrel of laughs. But yeah, so that's the terrain and things. So yeah, for the guest for today is, you might have seen him before,
Gavin. Hello.
It's Gavin or Imperiax on Instagram. I'll put a link below.
Yep.
And you've brought your gloriously painted word bearers again.
Yep, 119th.
119th word bearers, and they've come to spread the word. Is the bird the word?
Something like that, yeah.
Seen Family Guy?
Yeah.
And I've got my Nids. I haven't used them for a while, so it's a bug world, so I brought them back. Do you want to run through your list first? The new Chaos list with the new points and things, which haven't changed that much for Chaos, really. But
not really, no, it's pretty good. So the word bearers today are being led by the Lord Discordant.
Disco Lord.
The Disco Lord. He's got Flames of Spite as his Warlord trait.
Yes, that's mortal wounds. Is it hit wounds of 6 or wound rolls of 6? I can't remember.
I can't remember.
So, and it allows re-rolls as well, doesn't it? So it's dishing out loads of mortal wounds and things, which is nice.
Re-rolling wound rolls as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's wound rolls of 6. Re-rolling wounds, because you re-roll hits anyway on the charge, because you're word bearers. So basically lots of re-rolls.
We're charged, etc., etc.
Yeah.
And he's got Gorge of Eternal Hate as his relic.
Yeah.
So he gets a +1 on his armor save, 4 up invuln, which he's got anyway. And then when he explodes, he splashes mortal wounds.
Yeah, because he doesn't normally blow up, do they? I think those claws,
No.
but that essentially means he always blows up.
Yeah. So
which is hilarious, really. Cool. Okay.
And with the other HQs, we've got a Warpsmith, and we've got Drakmor, the Master of Possession. So he's got, I've paid to give him a Warlord trait and I've given him a relic. So his relic is Malefic Tome, so he gets +1 to cast and he knows an additional power. So he knows Warp Marked, Pact of Flesh and Cursed Earth.
Yeah, and he's Zinch as well, so he's got Skins of Fate.
Yep, and
cool.
He's got the Warpsmith. He does what he does. Troop choices, we've got Blob of Cultists for cultisty things. You always need some cultists.
Yeah.
Basically a shield, objective grabber.
Smite shield.
Yeah, that's it.
I might have some smites.
Just a few. We've got two 5-man legionary blobs, both with plasma guns, plasma pistols on the champions, 1 power fist and an axe.
Yeah, and they're Zinch as well, aren't they?
They're Mark of Zinch as well.
Yeah, cool.
So we've got those two. Then we've got a unit of 10 possessed, and I've paid 1 CP for Trophies of the Long War and given a black rune of damnation to the champion. So
Nice.
they're -1 to wound. And
could cause me to perils if I'm
Cause you
nearby
to
and roll
perils.
doubles.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
so they're quite tasty.
Yes. Well, I hope so. I'm going to eat them.
Yeah.
Um,
What else we got? We've got 2 units of 5 Terminators.
Yeah.
So both the champions have got double accursed weapons. There's a flamer in each unit, 2 power fists and an accursed weapon.
yeah, so a nice mix of things.
Yeah.
Cool.
We've got the 3 venom crawlers at the back. Don't leave home without them. I think they're great.
Really good for word bearers, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can use them as a quick smite screen. Because word bearers, you get to shrug mortal wounds on 5s up, so you can send them
yeah.
forwards. And
Yeah,
obviously
at
on
first,
the charge, you get to real hits with them, which is nice.
reasonable good shooting and melee.
Yeah,
And then I've got a Helldrake as well, just because they're cool.
they're definitely cool.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the best word to use to describe them. They're really cool.
Yeah.
Any good? But they're really cool. And you got a rhino, of course.
And a rhino, yeah. Just for, chucking some legionaries in,
Yeah.
blocking off some little tight alleyways.
You're not going to move block with a rhino, are you? That's my trick. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Onto the Tyranids. Hopefully you can't hear that noise in the background. My washing machine's on. I'll turn it off in a minute. So Tyranids, I'm running Behemoth today. So Behemoth, I'm keeping their standard abilities and things. So they get +1 strength if I get charged or Hurricane Divine, which is really nice. And then everything gets to re-roll charges, which basically saves a lot of CP, basically, which is nice. So what have I got? I've got a Swarm Lord. He's really cool. He's got his Warlord trait because he's my Warlord, because he has to be my Warlord, which is Synaptic. What's it called? I can't remember what it's called. It's the one that increases the range of his synapse abilities and things by 3 inches. It's not very good, but he's an absolute tank, and he ignores the first damage in melee, which is a bit like Zinch, I guess. So that's him. And he can point at a unit and has 4 rerolls to hit, and he can point at a unit and make objective secured as well, which is nice. Or if they're already obsec, make them double obsec. So that's what he does. I have a Broodlord. He's got Psychic Scream as his power. I suppose I'll go for all the powers later on, really, because I've got loads. And then he has Muscular Monstrous. It's the Behemoth relic. His claws are damage 3 instead of damage 2 now. And he's got direct guidance, so he can point at a unit and he gets +1 to hit. So that's him. One thing I will mention actually for psychic powers is they've all got the Behemoth power, which gives one of my units +1 to wound in combat, which combined with the extra strength can be really tasty. So that's that. Other HQ, got Neurophrope. He's a Neurophrope. He's got the Resonance Barb and what's it called, Synaptic Tendrils.
Yeah. So
we can do Warp Siphon twice, so we can point it, for example, himself and the Zoanthropes, and both will cast on 3 dice, picking up 2 highest. Really nice. And obviously he gets +2 to cast now because he's got the Resonance Barb, and he knows lots of powers. They're all there. That's all the HQs for troops. I've got lots of troops. I've got 3 units of 10 termagants. I've got a big blob of 20 hormagaunts with adrenal glands, so they're quicker and stronger, and even stronger when they charge. 2 units of 10 Gene Sealers, because Gene Sealers are fun with 4 attacks at strength 5, AP 3 on the charge. Not to be sniffed at. What have I got back here? I've got Parasite of Mortrex. I've given him the Relic, the Gestation Sac. Basically, we'll say he's pregnant, but technically she's pregnant.
Yeah.
So she's going to birth some River Swarms at some point. That's what they're doing there. I haven't put them in my list or anything, because why would you? I've got a Lictor, because I had 70 points left over and I thought it'd be cool. 1 unit of 3 Zoanthropes. I like having more Zoanthropes, but there's 2 reasons why I haven't got them. They've gone up in points, 20 points each, and you get Shrug Mortal Wounds, so I thought I'd stuff Riv.
Yeah.
And I've got 2 Exocrines. They're still really good. they've been given upgrades. One has Demic Symbiosis, so a 4+ invulnerable save, and the other one has Voracious Ammunition, so you'll do some mortal wounds after shooting at you. And at 15 wounds, toughness 8 and a 2-up save. They're quite junky. I think that's everything. Yes, maybe. I'll run through all the powers during the game, but yeah, they've got powers and imperatives, and they're bugs, and they're really, really hungry. And you've decided to turn up for some loot.
Yeah.
And it's a trap.
They're pretty much stripped the planet already, haven't they? So
yeah. So that's the list. We know where the objectives are and what the mission is, but we don't know who's deploying where yet.
no.
So if you want to grab a dice there, we'll roll off for the dice roll that doesn't really matter and see who's deploying where after you. It's a 2. I'll go 1. Well, you get to choose whether you defend or attack. If you defend, you can pick your deployment zone, but then you deploy first.
I'll attack. I'll let you choose.
Okay, well, I'll defend and I'll go here because I'm standing here and it's a better camera angle. So the Tyranids will be here and they'll deploy first. We'll alternate and we'll be back. Okay, we're back. We're deployed. Here we are in the crucible of battle. Before we run through deployment, if you like it, smash the like button and hit subscribe. There's a battle report every week. Forgot to mention that earlier. And you can check myself and Gav out on Instagram. Links will be below. And you can also support Heritage 40k via other means, and there'll be links below for that as well, and links for terrain and things. So deployments, there's lots of bugs. I've forward deployed my Gene Stealers, but they're not within 3 of that objective because I can't, because there's a scrambler field, which is annoying because I want it to be further forward to charge you really, but they're sort of swarming out from behind the crates, so that sort of looks good. Whether it's a clever idea or not, I don't know, but we'll find out. If I go first, it's a great idea.
It is.
If I go second, not so much. But they got a 4 pinball in combat, so yeah, you never know. I've got some termagants here. I could have hidden them, but if you want to shoot termagants instead of Gene Stealers, if you go first, then be my guess. Yeah. More termagants here, basically same reason. You've probably got other targets. And some more termagants back here with the Neurophrope, because I need something on their objective. I've got an Excron on each flank. This is the one with Voracious Ammunition. This is the one with Demic Symbiosis, which is the invulnerable save. I've got my Zone Throats here to keep things in synapse range and stuff, turn 1. Swarm Lord surrounded by his little swarm of Hormigants. And a Brood Lord here behind the ruin because he's cleverer than the Gene Stealers. And that's it, really, in terms of what's on the board. Off the board, I've got my Lictor. He's probably hiding in some terrain somewhere or something, ready to pop out. Yeah. And my Parasite is flying above, staying out the way of that. And we'll probably find somewhere to come down and give birth to her little babies. Yeah. But no babies were harmed during the making of this film. Not yet, anyway. You haven't killed them. But you'll probably kill the Rippers when they do come out. Do you want to run through the Wordbearer's tactical deployment of hiding behind rocks? Yes. And Dwayne Johnson.
So they're tactically hiding behind rocks, basically. We've got the Venom Coolers are sort of spread out
across the line.
Yeah, so it gives us me options. We've got Rhino here ready to possibly blast up either way with some Legionaries in. Down this end here, we've got the Possessed with the Master Possession and a Venom Caller all together for the Cursed Earth.
Yeah, I'll stay away from that lot.
Yeah. Warpsmiths here with the Lord Discordant and the other Venom Caller. We've got some Legionaries here behind this ruin, ready to sort of pop through, potentially look at their objective.
And Bob got some Gene Stealers in the process.
Cultists are doing cultisty things back here.
They're probably chanting something, aren't they?
That's it, yeah. Putting graffiti on the rock.
I'm not sure Dwayne would like that. I mean, he's got tattoos, though, isn't he? To be fair,
has, yeah. So they're going to give him some cultist runes and stuff on there.
Yeah.
Cool. There's another Venom Core around there.
Yeah.
Ready to leap in the mid or leap down that way.
Scutter about.
And then the Terminators are obviously in Deep Strike.
And you've got your Helldrake.
And the Helldrake there ready to burn stuff.
And fly in and fly.
Yeah, so
that's what he does.
He's in aircraft mode.
So he's aircraft, isn't he? So he's -1 to hit, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Unless I drop him into hover mode.
Hover
mode.
How on earth does that hover? I do not know. But okay. I suppose it can flap its wings, can't it? Like a hummingbird or something. Okay, cool. Alright, well roll to see who goes first, I guess, and then we can draw objectives and things like that. So after you, sir, Oh, it's a good roll. It's a 5. That's a 3. So we Word Bearers turn 1. So we'll do the command phase, draw the objectives, and do your moving, and then we'll be back, I guess, to see what the Word Bearers do.
Cool.
Okay, we're back. Word Bearers turn 1. You've done your command and your movement phase. Your objectives weren't particularly kind. You spent a CP to get rid of, I can't remember which one it was now, but it was impossible.
Investigate site.
Yeah, so you've got Storm Hostile objective and capture enemy outpost, which we essentially worked out you needed to get that objective there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's easy, right? Easy turn 1. And then tempting target, I picked that one over there, which was really nice of me. So you're kind of ignoring the objectives this turn.
Yeah.
Concentrating on killing things. Your Wartsmith and Ordcus Gordon gave your 2 Venom Crawlers +1 hit. That one for combat and that one for ranged.
Yep.
And then you've moved loads of things. What have you moved and why? Why are you coming towards the Tyranids?
To get towards the objectives, we like getting stuck in fighting as Word Bearers. So we've swept round this way here. The rhinos come forward here in range of this objective. I think the only thing that hasn't moved is the cultists that are staying here.
Yeah, chanting away.
But we've sort of moved in to deal with the threat of the Gene Stealers in the middle.
They're no threat.
The legionaries are advanced through the building onto the objective.
Yeah, so they can't shoot or charge or anything, but they're holding the objective.
They're holding the objective.
But
And I'm hoping the Venom Crawlers will keep the Gene Stealers busy.
Yeah, so you've got 4 demon engines to take on 20 Gene Stealers.
Yeah, pretty much.
5 Gene Stealers per demon engine. Do you think that's doable?
We'll give it a go.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, alright. Well, onto the psychic phase, I guess. You have a psyker.
Yeah.
He's well out of deny range.
Yeah, it's pretty much probably only going to be cursed stuff because most of the other stuff is out of range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just an invulnerable save bubble, essentially.
Yeah, so we need a 7.
Cool.
And that doesn't go off.
Oh, would you want to spend a command point?
No, it's not worth it.
No?
No.
Right, I'm going to shoot them now. Cool. Okay, alright. Speaking of shooting, onto your shooting phase then, I guess.
Yeah.
If that's it for powers and things. So, yeah, where would you like to start?
So we will start with... we might as well start with the Venom Crawlers, I think.
Okay.
So we'll start here and move along.
Okay. What's he going to shoot at?
So he'll be shooting at the Gants.
Termagants?
Yeah.
Going for all the big threats to start with, aren't you?
I think so.
Yeah. Poor little guys.
So they've got 36-inch range.
Yeah, he's in range.
We could start popping off at the zone ropes.
No. Why do you want to do that?
They're not to be sniffed at. Strength 5.
Yeah. AP1, no armor of contempt.
Yeah, exactly.
That unit could potentially take down your Venom Crawler.
Yeah.
All the hits and wounds go through.
Yeah, they're not to be sniffed at, are they?
It's very unlikely.
So we'll go into them.
Go into the Termagants. Okay,
yeah.
cool.
So that's six shots.
And you're hitting on 3s, aren't they?
Yeah.
Is it 6 shots or is it 2d3?
They're assault 3, you get 2 of them. So
Okay, cool. And then toughness 3, so 2 wounds. It's got to be more than strength 3, isn't it?
Strength 6, yeah.
Yeah, so wing on 2 is cool. AP?
AP is 2.
So I wouldn't get a save, but they're in light cover because of my Broodlord Imperative. I'm doing my Broodlord Imperative. So they get a 6 or save. Hey! One of them survived. You killed a Termagant. How dare you?
Okay, we'll rinse and repeat now on this one. We're going to go into this Gene Stealers this time.
Into the Gene
And
Stealers?
he's the one, he's +1 to hit from the
Wartsmith. Yeah, so he's going to hit on 2s.
Hit on 2s.
Okay. Nice, everything hits.
So they all hit.
Winning on 3, so toughness 4 Gene Stealers.
So that's 4.
4, 5 plus invulnerable saves. Kill 3 Gene Stealers.
Cool.
How rude. Very, very rude. Okay.
And then we'll go to the third Venom Crawler. Go into the other unit.
The other unit Gene
in
Stealers.
front of him.
Okay, cool.
So he's back hitting on 3s.
Yep.
So they all go through.
Yep. And then 3s again. Oh, just the
That's
one.
not very good, just the one.
Oh dear. And he's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, we'll move on to... We'll go the Helldrake.
Right.
With his Bale Flamer. So he'll go into the bigger unit of Gene Stealers that have failed to wound.
Okay, alright, so we get
So
D6 plus 2 auto hits.
Is it D6 or is it 2D?
Or is it 2D6? Let's check.
2D3.
Right, 2D3 plus 2 because chaos, so what have we got? So we got 8.
Yeah.
Nice. Corn wants it. Right,
Strength 6.
isn't it? Yeah, so we're winning on freeze. Very nice.
There's a few misses there though.
So it's 4. 4, 5 plus invulnerable saves. Do you kill 3 Gene Stealers?
Nice.
It's not very nice. Stop saying it's nice when you kill my Gene Stealers. It's not. It's not very nice. I like my Gene Stealers.
And then whilst we're there, we'll go to the Lord Discordant with his Bale Flamer.
Yeah, he's got the same gun, essentially.
So yeah, he's got the same gun. Assault 2D3.
Yeah.
So the 2D3.
Oh, you got 8 shots again.
Yeah.
Because of plus 2. Well, at least you're consistent at hitting them 8 times.
Yeah.
See if you can win better.
So these are still strength 6.
Yeah. Oh. It's consistent. It's 4 again.
4 again.
5s. And you killed 2. Just 2 this time. Interesting.
Must do his bolt pistol.
Can't shoot the bolt pistol because you've shot something else that isn't a pistol.
Yeah.
Has he got other guns though, or is it just the flame you've got?
It.
Okay.
That's it.
Legionnaires can't shoot, they're
Legionnaires can't
advanced. Wartsmith got a pistol or something?
He's got a plasma pistol, yeah. Don't know if
Is he
he's
in range? Shall we
now.
check? Right, all we've got left is the combi bolter from the Rhino when you're shooting at, I'm guessing, the Termagants?
Yep.
Cool, okay, so 2 shots hitting on freeze.
Just
And you've
one.
hit the once. And you're wounding on that. There's no AP, so I get a 4 up save because they're in cover because of the Broodlord.
Yep.
It didn't help. Killed a Termagant. Ow. Okay, well, an interesting shooting phase.
Yeah.
You've killed a few bugs.
Yeah, that's it.
Charges?
Yes, most definitely.
Where would you like to start?
Um,
I've purposely removed the ones nearest to you, so
Yeah.
if you roll snake eyes, it'll be hilarious.
there'll just be the 2 charges. I think we're going to go Venom Crawler to Gene Stealers,
Venom
Venom Crawler to Gene Stealers, okay?
Okay, which one would you like to start with?
Should we start with the closest one? So start with that one.
That
there.
one, yeah.
So should we roll and then see the distance?
Yeah, I mean, unless you get a double one, you're probably fine. He's definitely in.
So that's a
Yeah.
6.
And then the other Venom Crawler, he's definitely in as well. Oh, that's annoying. Right, I'll let you move him in. Right, we're back. The charges have gone in, and we're both spending some CPs and things. You're spending 1 CP on Demon Forge with this Venom Crawler here,
Yep.
because that one's getting +1 a hit anyway.
Yep.
So now they're both essentially hitting on 2s in combat. And also, your word bearers, you'll get to reroll all your hits.
Yep.
When they were set as a target, I decided to use my Beowulf strat. Unparalleled ferocity. So for every Gene Stealer you kill, it will get to hit you anyway.
Yeah, that's nice. Very nice.
But it is 2 CP. So, yeah. But they are 4 attacks each, hitting on freeze at strength 5 AP3.
Yeah.
So it could be painful, maybe. But yeah, okay, so Venom Crawler. Many attacks hitting on 2s, re-rolling.
So hit on 2s, re-rolling.
Well, it helped.
Yeah.
And then your strength 6 or 7, so it's 3, isn't it? It's not bad. Was that 4?
1, 2, 3, that's 4.
Okay. So I've got 4 plus invulnerable saves. So you've killed 2 Gene Stealers. Yeah? But they're gonna hit you in a second now. Well, I'll do it now actually. So they've been knocked over. So they've got 4 attacks each now, Gene Stealers. Because they have 4 arms.
Yes.
Why they used to have 3 attacks each, I don't know.
He's damaged 1 still.
Still damaged 1, yeah. So they're going to hit you on freeze, because Gene Stealers. And I've missed a load. Brilliant. That's from 5, so 5s. Oh, that was a waste of 2 CP. Oh well, it was fun. I did something I never did before. Won't be doing it again.
Yeah,
Not on them anyway. Maybe on Hormigants it's only 1 CP.
yeah.
And if you've got like a unit of like 30 Hormigants and you go and charge into them, that could be okay. So
I think you want to interrupt, do you?
yeah, well, after seeing what that did for 2 CP, well, I suppose it was only 2 Gene Seers, that's going to be 5. 20 attacks. Can I kill a Venom Crawler with 20 attacks from Gene Sealers? Let's find out. Let's interrupt with 2 CP and fight you with those Gene Sealers there.
Yeah.
Right, 20 attacks from these Gene Sealers over here, going into Mr. Venom Crawler, hitting on freeze. That looks better already.
Yeah.
Oh, I've missed 1 attack.
Yeah.
I need all the 5s and 6s again though. Because although strength 5 is good, your toughness, what, 6 or 7 or something?
7.
Yeah. Can't pick up the dice. There we go. Right, 5s. Ooh, that's not bad actually. So these will be on your demon saves because AP 3. So 4, 9. How many wounds have you got? Is it 9?
It's okay, I can move these. So. Oh, look at that.
You saved a few.
Look at that.
You've lost
2
2.
wounds.
2 CP for 2 wounds. Brilliant.
That was amazing.
Yeah, well, I thought it was. Right, back to the Venom Crawlers. Venom Crawler number 2, hitting on 2s because Disco Lord told him to.
Yeah.
And re-rolling hits because Word Bearers.
Yep.
So
2 1s there.
yeah. And you fit every time.
Yep.
Nice. And you're winning on 3s again.
So drop 2, so 4.
Well, same as the other one. Your army is very consistent.
So far.
Can I make some 4-up invulnerable saves? Yes. Killed a Gene Stealer. Oh dear. Ugh. Okay. And now I can hit you with the rest of those Gene Stealers.
Yep.
Nice. Right. Gene Stealers. 5 Gene Stealers into a Venom Crawler again. Hit on 3s. Okay. Not bad. And then 5s and 6s to wound. Strength 5. There's a few. 4. 4 demon saves.
Coming right up.
Oh, he's lost 4 wounds. Right, this unit is clearly better than that unit, Gene Stealers.
Yeah.
They're hungrier, that's what it is.
Definitely.
Cool. So he's lost 2 wounds, he's lost 4. That's the end of your turn, I guess. And you've got to decide whether you get rid of those useless objectives or keep them. But I'll let you decide.
Yeah.
And we'll be back for Tyranids Turn 1. Right, okay, Tyranids Turn 1. I think it's fair to say the cards were a bit nicer to me. The hive mind knows all, apparently. So I need to secure no man's land and get battlefield supremacy, which essentially means I need the same 3 objectives. This one here, that one over there, and that one over there. Done. Easy. 10 points. Grind them down. Kill more now than you kill. So the hive mind is saying, go everywhere and kill everything.
Yeah.
Sounds very tyranny, doesn't it?
Exactly.
So that's that. I've spent a CP on Bounding Advance as well, but we'll get to that in a minute because I had a command phase. So the Neurothroat told himself and the Zoanthropes to cast on 3 dice. The Broodlord told the Hormagaunts to get +1 hit through direct guidance and wound rolls of 6 get extra AP. And the Swarm told them to reroll all their hits. So it's a very juiced up unit of Hormagaunts. And he told the Termagaunts to be double obsec because why not? Because that is still your tempting target. No, you got rid of tempting target.
Yeah,
but if you want to run over there, you need to have more models now. So that's fine. And then so moving the Termagaunts obviously went that way. The Exocrine came out from behind the rocks, so I can shoot stuff. This Exocrine shuffled forward so we can shoot things as well. I've manoeuvred my synaptical creatures so I can bounce things all over the place. The Broodlords come forward because he's very broody, and there's a spider there. He doesn't like it. All the Hormagaunts have boundedly advanced over this way 17 inches, and they can still charge, which is hilarious. And if they charge you, they will be at strength 5. And some Termagaunts have just advanced over there onto that objective because I needed to get the objective. And if for some reason the Hormagaunts die or run off or go somewhere else, I've still got something there. So that's that. I will start the Psychic phase with a Smite from the Zoanthropes, which will hit that Venom Crawler. Do I want to start with that? Can my Swarmlord actually see something? Yes, he can. I'll tell you what, I'll start with my Swarmlord, and he will smite, and the only thing he can see is that Venom Crawler there. So he'll start with a Smite, which fails. Okay, fine. Never mind then. Fine. And then I'll go to the Zoanthropes. We'll do their smite.
Yeah.
On 3 dice. And I can discard 1. That's not super smite, is it? How many wounds has he got? 5.
He's got 5 left, yeah.
But all we get is shrugs, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm going to CP that. I want to look for a super smite. I'm going to be greedy. 7, still only 10, so it's not a super smite, but it has gone off. So it'll be D3 plus 3. So it is 6, but you do have 5 up shrugs. So 2 shrugs for it to survive.
Just the 1.
Ooh, so I've killed it. Yay! Does it blow up?
Does it blow up? No.
4, no. Okay, cool. Well, you've been smitten, sir. Cool, so that means the Broodlord can now Psychic Scream the other Venom Crawler.
Yep.
Which goes off on an 8. And that'll be D3 mortal wounds. For free! Oh, that's nice. And you shrug one of them.
Yeah.
So he just loses 2. So he's
2
down
wounds.
to 5.
Down to 5 wounds, yeah.
Nice, okay. Right, okay. Moving on to now the Neurophrope who's casting on 3 dice. He's going to start off with a Unstoppable Onslaught. So I need a 7, and he's getting +2 to cast. So, I mean, yeah, that's gone off. So I'm going to ping that up onto the Hormigans. They're going to have +1 to wound in combat. They are very, very, very strong little bugs. And then he will do a Catalyst. Let's do a Catalyst. Oh, look, that's gone off on a billion. Let's put a 5-up shrug on the Hormigans.
They are jacked up.
Someone's had a bit too many, a bit too much juice down the gym, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think that's my psychic done, so I will start shooting you with things now. I'm going to start off with an Excrin, shooting everything into that Rhino.
Yep.
Alright, so we get 6 plus D3, if I remember rightly. So, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. And I'll hit the Rhino on freeze. And it's missed sometimes. And there's a lovely strat on Excrin where you get exploding 6s.
Yeah.
Every time I don't do it, I get 6s.
Yeah.
I'll wound you on freeze. And that's 3 AP 4, 3 damage. So that's 9 wounds off your Rhino.
Straight through, yeah.
It's got a wound left.
Single wound.
I wonder what the Termagants might shoot at.
I wonder.
The Rhino? See if Termagants can finish off a Rhino. Let's find out. So they can hit on 5s because they're advanced. Interesting. They will wound on 5s. Oh, that's 3 at -1. So 3 4-up saves to save a Rhino.
Come on, Mr. Rhino.
He's very endangered.
Oh.
Command point?
To save a Rhino. Yeah, let's do it.
Is it just saving a Rhino though?
Well, it's saving what's inside. Come on.
Oh, it's alive on a wing. Oh, damn, come on, Termagants. I expect better of you. Right, okay. I don't think I can see it with my Excrin. No. Okay, well that's annoying. Fine. I might have to charge that with Hormigants now. Brilliant. Well, I can charge the Venom Crawler, maybe. Interesting. Okay, alright. Well, I've got the other Excrin. I lined them up to shoot you Legionaries. So I'm going to shoot you Legionaries.
Yeah.
Alright. And they've got the Zinchi thing, haven't they?
Yeah, so
They ignore the first one. Okay, so 6 plus D3 for the 9. Number of Zinch. Convenient. He will hit them on freeze. And he's hit them sometimes. And he'll win them on 2s. These are all AP4, so you don't get any saves.
Yeah.
But you ignore one of them.
Yeah.
So that's 4 splatted.
Yeah.
And he has Voracious Ammunition. So on a 2-up. And every time I say on a 2-up, I roll a 1. So one of them survives. Okay.
Yeah, that's 4 smushed.
Yes. Painful. Right. Just the champion remains and he's waving his fist in the air. Probably in anger or something. And I've got 3 Termagants in range of line of sight. So let's have a go. I've only hit him once. Damn, the dream is dead. But I'll win him on a 3. Like that. And it's AP1. Took a wound. And it's at this moment where I realised I probably should have shot the termagants first to get rid of your Marcus Inch. Okay, fine. He's alive. That's my shooting done. Now I've got to think about what I charge. Well, not what I charge, but where I charge.
Yeah.
I know what I'm charging with.
You don't have to charge, that's the thing.
Oh, they're going into something. I didn't put all that on them. Just for them to stand there and have a cup of tea. Right, after much deliberation, the Hormagaunts are going to charge the Rhino and the Venom Crawler. Because it charged them into the Rhino's overkill. Yeah. So it's an 8-inch charge to get both. I get to reroll my charge because of my adaptive trait ability thing. And they're in. I'm not going to reroll that. So I'll move them in just a moment. Yeah. The Gene Stealers here have a 5-inch charge into Mr. Venom Crawler there. Do I want more than a 5 though? Because I'd like to get the Brewlord in as well.
Do you get a free
I will reroll that. Yeah. Well, it's the same. So I guess the Brewlord isn't going in because he can't fit. Right, after charging and piling in and things, I've piled in the Hormagaunts like this because they can pile in 6 inches, which is nice. But I had to go towards the closest model. So with Endless Multitude or Swarming Masses, whatever it's called, I'm only actually able to get 6 Hormagaunts hitting your Venom Crawler. I wanted more than that. Yeah. But I have spent a CP on Adrenal Surge, so now I've got 4 attacks each instead of 3. So this is just 6 Hormagaunts. Hitting on freeze because of direct guidance. And re-rolling all hits because of the Swarm Lord. Because I get to re-roll hits too. That's many hits so far. I've missed 1.
Pretty good.
Now, because of Unstoppable Onslaught, I will be wounding on 4s. Yeah, so strength 5, but +1 a wound from Unstoppable Onslaught. So 4s to wound, and any 6s are AP2. So I've got a couple of AP2s, but not that many 4s actually. It doesn't look like that many, but it probably actually is. Lots of 3s though. Okay, so 5 at AP1, so 5 4-ups and 2 5-ups. So that's 3 lost so far.
3 lost so far, yeah.
And 2 5-ups.
And then 2 5-ups.
Oh,
so it's
okay.
5.
We took 5 wounds off it with 6 Hormagaunts.
Yeah.
It's not bad, is it?
That's not bad at all.
Now let's throw a million dice into a Rhino. Right, okay, so after lots of dice rolling with lots of Hormagaunt attacks, 14 of them having 4 attacks each, hit on freeze, rerolling everything, and then wounding on 4s. We've got this many wound rolls of 6, which will be AP2, and that many wounds AP1.
Yeah.
This is on the Rhino. So you've got 8 5-up saves on the Rhino.
So we'll do those first.
Yeah.
And he's dead.
Oh, look, it's dead. But that's how many wounds Hormagaunts can do to a Rhino, look. Just 14 of them.
Does it blow up?
Oh, don't blow up.
Yes!
Oh, curses. Fine. D3 mortal wounds.
That's the big 3.
3, and then D3 on the Termagants as well. They're definitely near enough. Is your Venom Crawler in range? I'll roll and then we'll measure. Okay. Okay, we're back. There is a Rhino-shaped gap. And 2 of your Legionaries died.
Yeah.
Probably from the Hormagaunts shoving massive talons through the side. And the mortal wound from the explosions was out of range of your Venom Crawler, but you did kill 3 Hormagaunts. And I took the ones here and didn't consolidate into you. So you can't hit me back. So that's that. You are spending 2 CP, however, to interrupt with that Venom Crawler before my charge unit of Gene Stealers hit you.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming you're wanting to hit, what is it?
Right.
Yeah, because there's 5 of them and 4 of them, so you probably want to hit unit of 5.
Yes, we do. Yeah.
And you're hitting on 2s because he's got buffs from the Disco Lord in your turn.
Yeah, so I can reroll because I was charged.
Yes, you can.
Yep. So 2.
Well, you don't need to.
Don't need to.
And then freeze, yeah.
They all go through.
Yeah, much better than last time, isn't it? So what's that? 6. 4+ invulnerable saves. And you've killed 1.
Wow, okay.
What we've discovered is that Venom Crawlers aren't very good at killing Gene Stealers. And Gene Stealers aren't very good at killing Venom Crawlers. No. That's what we've discovered here today. Okay, well, I guess I'll hit you with 4 Gene Stealers.
Yep.
I'm not going to bother spending any CP on Gene Stealers this time because it was such a good use of CP in your first turn.
It was.
Yeah. Right, so the charging unit of Gene Stealers, in it goes, hit on freeze, with no re-rolls or any shenanigans. But I am strength 5, but either way I'm winning on 5s anyway. And that's none. Okay, well I guess I'll do the same with the other unit geniuses which didn't charge. And hopefully they'll do something.
Yeah.
Right, unit geniuses number 2. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Hit it on 3s. Oh. I see a big pile of 1s and 2s, but the rest of them all right. Okay. And then strength 4 there, because it didn't charge or anything, but either way it's 5s. I've got some. I've got 3, an AP 3. So 3 of your finest demon saves, but he's got 5 wounds, so he will live.
He will.
But he is very injured.
He is.
So he's got 2 wounds remaining.
2 wounds.
If only I got a longer charge and the Broodlord could have got in,
Yeah.
then something might have happened. Okay, well that was an interesting turn. Killed a Venom Crawler, damaged 1, killed some Legionaries, did a bit of damage over here.
Popped it right now, yeah.
But the counter charge is going to be a big one. But the hilarious thing is you're likely to kill them in combat, and for 1 CP I can hit you even if you kill me. And they're still all jacked up with +1 wound and lots of things. So it's going to be interesting to see how you deal with them.
And just avoid them.
I mean, you could, but they are swarming over that objective.
Yeah.
So that is the end of Tyranids Turn 1. I have scored 10 points for Secure No Man's Land and Battlefield Supremacy.
Yep.
And I've killed 2 units for grinding them down. I've killed a Rhino and a Venom Crawler. I would have liked to kill a unit of Legionnaires, another Venom Crawler, and another unit of Legionnaires as well. But can't have it all, can you?
No.
Especially when you're a Tyranid player these days with all the changes. But anyway, I'm not salty. Let's go into turn 2.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Word Bearers turn 2 to see what they can do. You had 1 objective, 2 objectives, maybe 2 objectives, but you only get 5 points for having 1 objective, so you got 5 points there for your primary, and you got some slightly better objectives this time.
Yep.
Essentially, it's kill Tyranids, grind them down, kill more units than I, then kill in my turn, assassinate, kill a character, and kill 3 things with guns. I mean, you haven't got that many guns, but I've got small, easy to kill units.
Yeah,
so
give it a go.
Kill lots of Tyranids basically, and then command phase, demon engines healed a bit. And you gave this one +1 a hit again with your Disco Lord before he ran off.
Yeah.
And then you've done some moving and things. Do you
Yep.
want to walk through what's moved where and why and how?
Yep. Okay, so starting over here, the Venom Crawler moved forward. He's eyeing up the Termagants, whilst remaining within 6 of the Master Possession. The Possess have swung around here. They're planning on heading into the Termagants, the Hormagants.
The swarm of Hormagants.
Yeah.
That's going to be an interesting fight.
While staying within the aura for Cursed Earth.
Yep.
If I get it off, that is.
Well, yeah.
In the middle, the Warpsmith advanced. He got a 6 on the advance, so he zoomed up there to heal up the Venom Crawler an extra wound.
Yeah, every little helps.
Yeah.
He works for Tesco, that Warpsmith.
Yeah. The lone Legionnaire is just staying there. He's just on that objective.
Being defiant.
Yeah. The Disco Lord has moved up here, eyeing up that unit there.
And some Terminators have dropped down to give him a hand.
A unit of 5 Terminators deep strike in. Cultists are staying over here doing cultisty things, and the Helldrake's just flown.
Yeah, because your idea is potentially flame the Broodlord to death. You were trying to figure out a way of how you could kill a character.
Yeah.
You couldn't really get away with killing the Neurophrobe, and it would be unlikely. So the only one you could kill was the Broodlord, but because of Lookout Sir from the Gene Stealers, the only way you could kill him is to essentially fly a Helldrake over him.
Flame him as he goes over the top.
And then your other unit of Legionnaires, you ran into the building there to see what they can shoot at and basically get out the way of the possessed.
Basically,
yeah. Cool. Okay. All right.
So that's that. Then we go into the psychic phase.
To do some psychic things, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So we're gonna do.
You wanted to do what was the invulnerable saving one you wanted to do?
Cursed Earth.
Cursed Earth, yeah.
And I'm going to do warp marks as well.
Oh, for +1 a wound. Okay.
Yeah. So cast earth goes off on a 7,
Okay.
and that's an aura one.
Yep. Good luck.
So
That's gone off. Cool.
They get +2, 1 for the Malefic Tome and 1 for the Venom Crawler.
Oh, yeah.
So that one goes off. So Demon Kin, Demon Engines get a 4+ invuln.
Within 6 inches of him, yeah.
And any time any enemy units finish a charge move within engagement range, you can suffer mortals as well, can't you?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay, so there's a nice little warp shield thing gone up. Cool, okay.
And then warp marks. Warp charge is 7. Select one enemy unit within 18. Each time a friendly Demon Kin or Demon Engine model makes an attack against that unit, +1 to the wound roll. So I will select it on them if it goes off.
The Hormigants, yeah.
So it's a 7. 5,
5,
6,
+6,
+2.
7. Yeah, so that goes off then, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Cool, okay. So the Hormigants are marked for death.
They are warp marks.
Nice, okay. Well, I think they're probably dead anyway, but that sort of makes sure, doesn't it?
Yeah, totally. Sure, yeah.
Nice, okay. Shooting phase then, I guess. You want to try and do some overwhelming firepower.
Yeah.
Where would you like to start?
We'll start with the Helldrake and his Baleflamer, shall we?
See if you can kill the Broody Lord.
Yeah.
Lord of Broodiness.
So DD3 +2.
So, what's that?
6.
4, 5, 6.
Yep.
6 automatic hits. Broodlords of Toughness. 5, I think they
so,
are.
yeah.
So,
the 3.
3, isn't it?
So
That's a 3. I will double check my toughness. Yeah, toughness 5, so all those went through. 4+ invulnerable save, and these are damage.
2.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'll take 4 wounds. Okay, that's fine. I'll have 3 left. You've made my Broody Lord very broody. Not very happy with you. Okay, right, next.
We'll go to Venom Crawler.
Okay.
Excruciator Cannon. So he will shoot into the Termagants.
The bugs with guns.
Bugs with guns, yeah.
Right.
So the 3s.
6s explode. Oh, you got a 6.
They'll hit and explode in 6.
Oh, you could potentially kill them.
Yep.
Strength
6.
5 or 6?
Let's just double check.
I think it was 6.
I think it's 6 as well.
You could potentially wipe the unit here, because I've got 7.
Strength 6.
So 2s. Oh, you've dropped 1.
Yep.
What's the AP?
-2.
If you CP that and get a 2, you've killed a unit for overwhelming firepower.
Okay.
So I won't get a save.
let's do that then. Yep.
You've done it! So, yeah. Luckily the 6 to hit exploded. Look, that helped you. There was 7 in the unit. So 1 unit of Termagants excruciated and dead. Cool, okay. Got a few legionaries in there. I'm not sure what they can shoot at. Well, I suppose you could shoot the Hormigants.
Yeah.
Or the Zone Thropes.
Yeah, we could start shooting at the Zone Thropes. We've got a plasma gun, bolter, and a plasma pistol, haven't we?
Yeah. Okay, I'm pretty sure you're up there. I think it's within 12.
Yeah, they're about here, aren't they?
Yeah, you'll be in. Supercharging.
Suicidal.
Well, you're Chaos, right?
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so we'll do the plasma gun first.
You get 2 shots at that range.
Of course it is.
Twice as likely to kill himself. He hasn't killed himself and he's hit twice. Well done, him.
Strength 8, toughness.
Toughness 5, aren't Zone Thropes. So 1, 4+ invulnerable save. I'm good.
Of course.
Plasma pistol, are you going to supercharge that?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
You've hit, alright, 3. 4+. Oh, one of them's taken 2 wounds.
Nice.
I think they've got 4 each, haven't they? And then you've got, was it a bolter?
Yep.
6 explodes.
Stays in.
And 5s.
No.
No, well, you wounded one of them, okay.
Yeah. Then we'll move to...
He can shoot into combat,
Yeah.
so you can pick whichever unit you want to shoot at.
Just want to open that.
They've both got 4.
Legionary, you can't see the Can't see the Broodlord, can I?
Can't shoot the Broodlord.
Oh, yeah.
Jinx is in front of him.
Of course. We'll
He can wave his fist angrily.
We'll do Venom Crawlers into the... Is it a unit of 5?
2 units of 4.
2 units of 4. So we'll do...
So, left or right?
We'll do the left unit.
Cool.
Okay. So...
Hit on 3s, they're assault weapons, and 6s will explode.
There's a few 6s there. So that miss turns into a hit. An extra hit there.
Very nice. 3s to wound. So 4. 5 plus invulnerable saves. So although I'm in combat, it's a ranged attack. So 2 Gene Sealers fall from this unit here. Let's get rid of them. Make a gap for the Broodlord. You got some guns over there.
Yes, we have. We've got the Disco Lord, haven't we?
You do have a Disco Lord, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll start off with the Bale Flamer. That'll go into the Gants.
Okay, cool.
So it's 2d3 plus 2.
Nice, 8.
So it's 8.
He likes burning things, doesn't he?
Yeah. So
2s to kill. 7.
a couple of ones there.
Oh,
so
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Splats. Okay.
Little Terminator squad over there.
Yes.
So we've got the Combi Bolters.
You got 3 of those, and I think,
3.
I think the Heavy Flame is still in range as well, but I don't think you'll need it, to be honest.
3.
3, so 6 is exploding.
So let's take out the misses.
What's this one? Wanton Massacre, isn't it?
2. So the misses.
Nice. 3s to win. 8.
2, yeah, 8.
5 ups. I was about to say, oh look, they're dead, but I think I have to count. You've killed 4. There's 4. Oh, you've killed them. Well, at least you're not charging and getting closer to my exocrine.
So that's another.
So I'll take that as a win. But yes, you've now killed 2 for your overwhelming firepower.
That works out okay.
Yeah.
That, I believe, is all the shooting done, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can't. Even though you've got things in range of the Broodlord, you can't shoot him.
No.
With those pistols, unfortunately. So, and the Possessed don't have grenades or anything to throw, do they? He must have a gun though.
Oh yeah.
He can shoot the Hormigans. He must have a bolt pistol or something.
Yeah, he's got a bolt pistol.
Shoot a Hormigant in the face. Come on.
Bolt pistol, yeah.
Go on, bang. He's hit. Pistols don't explode just yet.
They do.
Wanton Slaughter pistols. I think. You're right, the 6 does explode, so you've shot a Hormigant, it's gone through his head and into the next one.
Yeah.
Does it wound them? If it's gone through his head, it should do. Oh, okay, so it's wounded the one whose head it went through. So I've got a 5 up save. Oh, apparently he's got 2 heads.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Charges, I guess?
Yeah.
I know where they're going.
Yeah, they're all going to go in. So the Venom Crawler's going to go in.
Yeah.
The Possessed are going to go in.
Cool. Any other charges anywhere? And you can charge your Wartsmith into some Jinx Sealers if you want your Wartsmith to die. Or your Legionary, because then I can kill your Obsec troop that's near the objective. Yeah?
He advanced, so he can't charge.
Oh, that's true. It's going to be quite a long charge. You can measure it out and roll it if you like.
Let's measure it out and have a look.
Right, okay, so the charges have gone in. Venom Crawler Possessed. You start with your Possessed. I spent 1 CP on my Hormigants for unparalleled ferocity. So every Hormigant you kill, it hits you anyway.
Yeah.
Because why not, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
So you've got, was it 51? 51 attacks,
Yeah, 50.
hitting on 3s, re-rolling.
Yeah.
And then you're wounding on 2s with Wartmarked, and every wound does kill them. But I do have shrugs. So you never know. I could get really lucky and roll a billion 5 ups.
Yeah.
It's unlikely, but still. Anyway, right, so many dice hitting on 3s.
Rerolling.
Re-rolling. We'll come back after the re-rolls. Right, 48 hits. You dropped 3 hits after the re-rolls.
Yep.
And now you're wounding on 2s at AP2.
Okay.
So I'm going to have lots of shrugs to make. Let's work this out. Right, after many, many 5-up shrugs, that they all died probably at least 3 times over, but they all get to fight anyway. So I'm going to hit you now. They're going to hit on freeze because they were still direct guidance. And I'm still re-rolling all my hits because of the Swarm Lord. Right, many hits after the re-rolls. And you're -1 wound, but I'm +1 wound. I'm strength 5.
Yeah.
So 4s. And then 6s are extra AP. Right, 21 wounds went through. Yeah. And they're all going to be 4-ups. This is going to be painful.
It is. Right, here we go.
And they're 3 wounds a pop, aren't they?
Yeah, so that's 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead.
And 4.
4
Got 4 of them.
4 dead.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
There's only 6 left. Well, that was a fun charge. You may now consolidate with them if you want to. And then you can still get to pile in and consolidate with your Venom Crawler as well, because he's still charged. And then it'll be me to pick a unit of Gene Sealers. Okay, so you've consolidated and piled in and consolidated and things with them over there. I'm picking my unit of 4 Gene Sealers to hit that Venom Crawler. It will eventually die.
Yeah.
It's only got 4 wounds left. So I'm hitting on 3s. Okay. Winning on 5s, strength 4. Just the 2. 2 at AP3. So 2 demon saves. It loses another wound.
Yeah.
So it's down to 3.
Down to 3.
And then you can hit me with the Venom Crawler. Do you want to hit the units that already hit you, or hit the ones that haven't hit you yet?
The one that hasn't hit me. The one hasn't hit me.
Yeah, so there's a unit of 2 there as well, which is good for grinding them down actually as well if you kill another unit. So yeah.
And he's hitting on 2s because of
the Disco Lord, yeah.
Disco Lord.
Nice.
But I can't re-roll because I wasn't charged or charged this turn.
No. But hitting on 2s, and you get a 1 naturally, and winning on 3s. And 4 plus invulnerable saves. Statistically, you should kill both of them.
Hopefully.
And you have. Cool. So that's another unit for grinding down for you as well. Right, so that is the end of the Word Bearer's turn. You've managed to kill 3 units.
Yeah.
So it's not bad. I mean, Hormigant Blob, we knew they were going to die, let's be honest. But it was interesting to see what they could do back to the Possessed. And then you gunned down the Termagants and killed 2 Geniuses. So you got 3 for you grind them down, which has denied my 2 for grind them down. So that's denied me 5 points, which is good. And I've got to kill 3 units now to deny you 5 points. So that's on the cards. And you've killed 2 overwhelming firepower. So if you keep that, then you have to kill 1 more thing with guns.
Yeah.
And that's 5 points. And you do have another unit of Terminators to drop in with guns.
Yeah.
But you haven't got Assassinate yet, though. So you have to have a think whether you want to keep that or not. And then we'll be back for Tyranids Turn 2.
Yeah.
Right, Bug's turn 2, here we go. It's going to be a good turn because I drew some good cards again, basically. So I've got a CP and then I've got some good cards here. Obviously you got rid of Grind Them Down and Deny Me That, so that went. So I've got Behind Enemy Lines and Deploy Teleport Homer. When you get those two at the same time, it's just perfect. And I've got No Retreat, No Surrender, which was quite good because most of my things I've got left can't really fail morale because I have a Synapse or because they're dead. I don't really want to fall back and not move off of objectives. Well, the only thing that was in range of an objective were the Termagants, so I want them to stay there. So 3 very good objectives. In terms of command phasey things, the Neurothrope made himself cast on 3, and the same with the Zoanthropes. The Broodlord and the Swarmlord essentially put all of their buffs on those remaining Gene Sealers, so they're now rerolling hits with +1 a hit and extra AP on wounds of 6, and OBSEC. So that's that. And then in terms of movement, I've shuffled this set screen back a bit because there's Possessed running in this direction. Mm-hmm. This one's moved over here because I've got a nice 6-inch advance on my Neurothrope, so I need to get him forwards to get my link working. So the X-Screen's giving him lookouts, so a bit of protection, and at the same time getting away from that. Speaking of that, Swarmwalls ran over. He's advanced a little bit because it was quite a long charge. Now it's not. Jinxes are staying in combat. 2 reasons. 1, I want them to stay in combat, and 2, if they fall back, I miss out on 5 points. Broodlord, you point out there's still some Legionaries under there, so it would be rude not to go and eat them. And then my Zoanthrope's advanced, so I can pick the front one and he can smite you Possessed, essentially. Because I'm hoping to shoot him with an Exocrine and then maybe charge him with a Lictor who's popped up. And if a lictor pops up in your own deployment zone, you have to be 6 inches away from enemy units. So there we go. 6-inch rerollable charge. And they get to reroll charges anyway. But with Behemoth, I reroll charges anyway. But something to note if you're not playing Behemoth. Over here, I've got my Parasite. He flew down. She gave birth to her Ripper Swarms. So that's now 2 units in your deployment zone. And it is deploying a teleport homer or doing something synaptical in the corner. Yeah. Maybe consuming some biomass or something, or feeding her babies. Yes. So that one unit essentially is going to get me 10 points before it dies. That's the plan there. So yes, time to move on to the psychic phase of psychicness. I will start off with my Neurophrope, and I will start with an Onslaught, because I really need this to go off, because otherwise Swarmlord can't charge. So he's got +2 to cast. I'm doing my Neurophrope imperative, so he's not got +3 to cast. So this shouldn't really fail. No. So he's onslaughted. Good. Let's chuck that on Mr. Swarmlord. He will then do Unstoppable Onslaught. Well, luckily I've got a CP, so I can re-roll that. So let's re-roll that one. God, it's not much better, is it? No. But luckily I'm getting +3, so that's 5, that's an 8. So Unstoppable Onslaught, +1 a wound. Let's throw that on the Swarmlord. So strength 10 on the charge with +1 a wound. Nice. That sounds brutal. And I think that'll be it from him. I could spend my last CP and make him do another one, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go over to the Swarmlord, and he's going to do Catalyst. So I need a 6, but he's got +1 to cast because of my imperative. 5, 6. Whew. He's going to put that on himself. Yep. And then I think he'll just smite you, which I'm pretty sure will hit your Disco Lord. So that's gone off on an 8 for 3 mortal wounds.
3 shrugs.
You do get shrugs. And you shrugged 2 of them. That's not bad. Okay. Well, it's still going to be 3 wounds that go through and kill it, hopefully. So it doesn't make much difference. But I'll give you a bit of a headache before I go and chop your head off. Okay. Broodlord. Where's the Broodlord gone? Oh, he's under there. Let's just Psychic Scream the Legionaries that he's next to. Why not? 8, 9. You can potentially deny that if you want to. From the Waltsmith. Not Waltsmith. This is the Broodlord. Yeah. But you're still in deny range, I think. Yeah. Yeah. So I got a 19, 10. Nearly. So D3 into Legionaries. For 1. Oh, okay, fine. And you shrug it. Okay. Well, that was a waste of time. Zoanthropes, this chap is going to smite them. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm getting +4. So +3, then plus the 1. So it is gone off on a... what's that? An 8. I think he only gets 1 denied, doesn't he?
He does,
yeah. The guy. The normal sorcerers get 2 now, which is nice. But it is D3 +3. So 4. You get to shrug. 4. And you shrugged 3 of them. Well, there. Fine. Take a wound. Brilliant. Well, that went well. Okay. I think that is my psychic done. So let's do some shooting. What to shoot first? Right, back to the shooting phase, and we just realised, or Gav pointed out, that my Neurophrope, because he moved off of this home objective, because he was here somewhere, means I'm not going to get no retreat, no surrender. But that's fine, because I wanted him there anyway, because I wasn't able to ping my powers about. So that's fine. I should still be getting 10 on the secondaries this turn anyway. I was thinking about shooting these possessed here with my Excrement, and then I thought, well, I'm not going to kill them all, and you'll bring them back to life, and he's not lookout third. So let's shoot your Master of Possession dude in the face with a big gun that's just in range. It's almost as if I planned it. I wish I did, but I didn't. I was initially thinking about shooting that, but I reckon the Lector can take it. Maybe. We'll find out.
Yeah.
So X-Crin shooting master possession. So 6 plus, well, non-shot.
Nice.
It's 6 plus D3, so that's 9. Yep. Hitting on freeze. That's fine. And strength 8, so 2s. Luckily for you, you do have an invulnerable save with a master possession, because you're going to need it.
And he's Marcus Zinch as well.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, that is 4 invulnerable saves, sir.
Okay, so 4 5-ups.
Does he not get affected by the aura thing? Or is it just core units? I mean, to be honest, they're all less than 4 anyway, aren't they?
Yeah.
But just for future reference.
No, he doesn't.
No. So they've all gone, but you ignore one of them.
Yeah.
So you've just lost 9 wounds.
Yeah.
How many wounds has he got?
Not 9.
Not 9, no. Splat. If only I'd assassinate.
So I'm going to use Dark Pact
Ooh.
for 1 CP.
Mm.
Use a stratagem in any phase when a word bearer's infantry character model for your army is destroyed. Basically, roll 1d6 on a 4+, set the model back up on the battlefield as close as possible to the position you marked, not within engagement range of enemy units, with D3 remaining wounds.
So on a 4-up, he gets back up and shakes it off.
So word bearer's infantry character, which he is.
Cool. All right. Well, best luck. Don't roll a 4-up. Oh. Well, there we go. Zinch willed it.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, definitely worth a shot, because he could have healed the possessed and brought one back and been a real pain, basically. So definitely worth doing. Okay, well done, Mr. X-Crin. Good to know they can do something. Now this one here, I think it'd be rude not to shoot your Terminators.
Yep.
Because they're not Zinch, are they? They're Khorne.
No, they're Khorne, yeah.
So let's shoot them in the face with a big plasma. So 9 shots. Well, they're definitely firing well at the moment.
They are indeed.
So hitting on freeze, and this is the one with ferocious ammunition afterwards as well. So freeze. So 6 hits again. Toughness 4, so 2s. All AP4 damage free. So that is 6 invulnerable saves or death. Saved 3, so that's 3 dead.
Yep.
And then I'm not going to say what I need, I'm just going to roll it. Damn it, I still didn't get a 2. Okay, but I've killed some of them. Okay.
Yeah, killed 3.
Kill 3 Terminators. His ammunition is not voracious, but it's still deadly. So what, you keeping the flamer in the champ or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that'll do, I think, for shooting. 2 reasons. 1, that was quite good, and 2, I haven't got any guns left.
Yeah,
Well,
very good.
I mean, they can shoot, but they're in range relevant. So charges, he's got a very short rerollable charge into your Disco Lord.
Yep.
I don't know if you're interested in overwatching or not, but he's in. And then the Broodlord will be going into your Legionaries, which are underneath there. And I'm pretty sure a 6 will get him in.
There we go.
And then my Lictor's got a 6-inch charge into your Venom Crawler. So he's in as well. Glorious. Let's move them in. Right, I've moved charges in, and I basically had a big discussion about what to start with, because you can interrupt, and you do have Assassinate. So, for example, if I start with Swarmlord, I'll probably kill this guy here, let's be honest. But then you'll interrupt and kill Broodlord, and you'll get Assassinate. And I need to kill units as well to deny you grind them down. He can easily kill those Legionaries, in theory. I hope. So I think Swarmlord can take it. 13 wounds with a 5-up shrug at the moment and ignore the first damage. I think it'll be alright. Maybe. So I'm going to start with the Broodlord hitting your Legionaries.
Yep.
Alright. So he's hitting on 2s. I've hit every time. Good. That's a good start. Strength more than your toughness. So freeze.
Yep.
And I'm rerolling all wounds because of his claws. And these are all AP lots, 3 damage because of his relic. Let me check. Right, so these are AP 5. So that's 2 guys dead already.
Yeah.
And then you got 4 6-up saves with them.
Okay.
Yeah, they're dead. Because you ignore the first one. So
Yeah.
you ignore 1, but then that's still 4 guys dead.
Yeah.
And there's what? 3 of them left?
There's only 3 left, yeah.
No. Right. Are you now spending 2 CP?
Yes.
Let's see if the beefed up Disco Lord of the Word Bearers can take down Swarmy. Okay, right, we're back. We'll find out if a Disco Lord can kill a Swarm Lord. Lord versus Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Chain Glaive.
So, Chain Glaive, we're 2s re-rolling.
Yeah, because Word Bearers.
So.
Cool. Luckily, this isn't turn 3. I was usually fishing for 6s.
And then
you're wheeling on 5s.
But look at
and re-rolling because of Flames of Spite, and you're looking for 6s. So the question is, do you re-roll the 5, or do you look for more 6s?
No, I'm too greedy.
Okay, so far that's 3 wounds.
Yeah, so they're -3, 2 damage.
And a mortal wound. Okay, so these are -3, 2 damage, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so 4 invulnerable saves. And I'll ignore the first one with my parry. So that's done nothing so far except for a mortal wound, which I can shrug on a 5. So I'm catalysted. So I take a wound.
Cool.
I'm down to 12. What else you got?
Bladed Limbs, we've got 4 attacks.
Okay.
So these are on 2s.
Cool.
Don't need to re-roll.
Nice. And then moving on 5s again, because toughness 8. But re-rolling everything.
And I re-roll it all.
Looking for 6s. You got 2 wounds and a 6. So
Yeah.
AP?
These are -2, these ones, 2
Okay,
damage.
So 4 ups. 2 damage apiece. That's 4 more wounds gone. And a shrug for mortal wounds. So 5 shrugs. So I'll take 3 more wounds. Okay, so I'm down to 9. What else has he got?
Mecha Tendrils, which is another 4 attacks.
I think I'm alive. I'm going to be wounded though.
So 2s. Re-rolling.
That's good. And then 5s. And then re-rolling if you want to. So 3 wounds and a mortal wound.
No AP.
Okay, so 2 ups. Damage?
Just the 1.
So 1 damage there and a mortal wound. So I've got 2 more shrugs. I don't shrug either of those. Okay, well, you damaged me. I'm down to 7.
Yep.
Which means I'm not quite bracketed. Almost. 1 more wound I would have been. Okay. Right. No, well, yeah, it was worth interrupting because
It was, yeah.
otherwise he'd be fully healed and kill that and then just go on a rampage. Now he's wounded. And if it bleeds, you can kill it. I've heard a man say that before. Right, so I get to pick another charging unit. Let's go with the Swarm Lord. Why not?
Yeah.
So how many wounds and things has your guy got? He's not 9 wounds, 4 invulnerable save.
Yeah.
And you've got a 1-up save and you do blow up.
Yes.
I could spend a... No, I'm not going to spend any CP. Right, 9 attacks. Hitting on 2s.
Yep.
Okay, that's a good start. I'm strength 10 on the charge. I've got
T6.
I've got +1 wound at the moment.
Yeah.
So I'm winning on 2s.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I was thinking about spending Ferocious Appetite. But that is 6 invulnerable saves. It's AP 4, 3 damage.
6 4s.
Yeah. That's 3, 6, 9, 12 damage. Even if you CP 1, he would be dead.
Yeah.
But he does blow up.
He does.
So
I need to check this because I think it's an auto.
Oh yeah, he automatically blows up and then you roll just to see how many mortal wounds you do essentially. But let's check.
Yeah, let's check.
Yeah, so it also blows up and let's roll the dice to see how many mortal wounds you get. It's a 4, so that's D3.
That's D3.
D3 mortal wounds. For free. I'm glad I've got Catalyst on him, otherwise I'm pretty sure he'd be dead by now. Takes another 2 wounds. Okay, well I'm bracketed now. Your eternal hate has damaged my Swarm Lord, but he has killed your Disco Lord.
He has indeed.
No more discos in the 41st millennium. Right, I'll consolidate with him in just a moment because I've got a phone in my hand. The Lictor is going to go into your Venom Crawler, and because he's damaged too, we're spinning CP on Infernal Engine, -1 damage, because otherwise he might be a dead Demon Engine. Lictors have 6 attacks, and they hit on 2s, which is nice. Like that. And then because I'm Behemoth, he goes up to strength 8, which is really, really nice.
Yeah.
So I'm winning you on freeze.
Yeah.
Oh, no. And it is -3, 2 damage, but now 1 damage. So 2 demon saves. And you've lost a wound.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you didn't need to spend the extra CP, but you could have potentially died.
Yes.
Okay, alright, well I'll consolidate Swarmy, and then you'll get to fight with him.
Crawler.
Yes, Venom Crawler. Well, you can fight with either of them, to be honest, but I imagine you want to fight with that one first.
Yeah.
Right, Venom Crawler, trying to finish off some Gene Stealers, climbing up his trouser leg.
3s.
2 still, because he got told to hit one better, didn't he, in your turn by Disco Lord.
True.
But you didn't get any 2s anyway.
Didn't get any 2s, no. Can't reroll.
And then 3s to wound.
3s. So
3.
3.
So you still can't kill the unit. 4+ invulnerable saves. And you've killed 1 Gene Stealer. This is never ending, this is ridiculous now. Who would have thought Venom Crawlers and Gene Stealers would just be rubbish against each other in combat?
Yeah. We're turn 3 now, aren't we?
Battle round 2.
Round 2.
Yeah, it's not turn 3 just yet. It's been very brutal so far. Right, I can hit you with 3 Gene Stealers, which gives me 12 attacks. Can I finally bring down another Venom Crawler?
3 wounds left.
It's doable. Especially because I gave them all the buffs, remember? So they're hitting on 2s, re-rolling at the moment. Oh look, everything's hit. I'm winning on 5s, and 6s are extra AP, but you don't care about that because you want all the saves. So just looking for 5s and 6s.
4.
5.
5.
5 demon saves. Oh, I've finally brought it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it blow up?
Does it blow up? No, it just finally gets sliced into little pieces. What is it? It's turn after turn of just sort of slowly cutting bits off your legs. Cool. Okay, well I'll consolidate with them somewhere. Right, Venom Crawler hitting the Lictor. So I'm -1 hit, so you hit on 4s. But you do get to reroll because I charged you very rudely.
Just the 1 reroll.
So you've hit every time.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be -1 to hit. Right. And you're winning on freeze. And
That was pretty bad. Just the 1.
Well, that came about, didn't it?
Yeah.
1 5+ invulnerable save. Damage?
2.
Okay, I think I've got 5 wounds normally, so 3. Yes. Yeah, and then what I did over here is I consolidated with my G Stealers, because I buffed with everything from the Swallow and the Broodlord to OBSEC. So I've nicked your objective in the middle. Very cheeky. So you've now only got 2 objectives, and I've got 3. So that's good. So that denies you some primary. And I've denied you grind them down as well.
Yeah.
But Assassinate's on the card now. There's a Broodlord there on 3 wounds, and you've got a bunch of Possessed next to him.
Yeah.
But do you want to divert them to go and kill a Broodlord and then get smitten next turn? Who knows? Who knows? Do you try and finish off the Swarm Lord? Or do you just shoot a Parasite with some Combi Pulses? Find out in turn 3. Right, Word Bearer's turn 3. Gav is cooking up a storm. He's a chef, that's meant to be a joke. You get 5 points on your primary because you've got 2 objectives, but not more.
No.
Nothing else really happened in the command phase, except for your objectives. You spent a CP to get rid of no prisoners, which is when you drew, because it was probably 30 wounds might take you a while to chew through.
Yeah, I want to something a bit quicker.
Extend battle lines, that was definitely a quicker option, and you've essentially got it by not moving. You've got your possessed on this one, your cultist on the back one doing cultisty things, so that's an easy 5 points. Assassinate, still want to try and kill some characters, you can definitely do that this turn, and kill one more thing with guns.
Yeah, so
definitely doable.
Definitely
You can have a really strong turn here, and I think you need it, because the first 2 turns the cards were not kind.
They were not, no.
So yeah, in terms of movement, do you want to run through what you've done and what your plan is.
Yeah, well, it's just over this side here. Like you said a minute ago, the possessed are staying on the objective, but they're probably going to charge into the zonies. Venom Crawler's staying where he is. He's going to shoot into combat to the Lictor, try and get a character kill. The Helldrake dropped into hover mode, so he's coming down now to Baleflame the Broodlord and go for another character.
Yeah.
Follow up with a charge if he doesn't kill him with a flamer. The Warpsmith and the Legionary, they're going to hold the ground and hopefully kill those last 3 Gene Stealers.
I never thought it would take something so long to kill 20 Gene Stealers.
I
I put them right in front of you.
Yeah.
And there's still some left. It's been fun. Right.
So the 2 original Terminators left from the squad, they're standing their ground, taking on the Swarmlord.
Yeah.
And they've had some backup drop in, another 5 Terminators drop in.
Yeah, just as well. I think they'll need it.
Yeah. And
Cool.
the Cultists have bravely come around from the rock, and they're going to look at putting some pot shots into this winged creature.
You called it the Rock.
Yeah. I know.
It's Dwayne, yes. They've seen some little worms come up from the ground or
Yeah.
get birthed and you want to shoot them.
So the Flamer's moved to the front. He's going to flame some bugs, take some pot shots.
Yeah.
And that's it, yeah. So
Cool.
there's no psychic to do.
I just suddenly thought, this Zone Throat's wounded. I think I'll have to do some measuring, but I took a mortal wound off your possessed and I took one off your Disco Lord, didn't I? In the psychic phase. So I think he could potentially heal him.
Heal him
but I'll
up,
check
yeah.
them. I'll check the measurements because that might make a difference. I mean, I'm pretty sure they'll be dead in a minute anyway.
Yeah,
So
but
I think
they
it's within
heal up,
18
don't
and
they?
12 or something. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'll measure it and then I'll check.
Yeah, let's check that.
But
I
yeah,
always forget that.
yeah, it's a really sort of weird hidden rule, but it's sometimes really useful. The fact that he can heal Zone Throats when you do mortal wounds to things. But yeah,
We'll check that now and then.
yeah, and then we'll come back for your, I was going to say psychic, but shooting phase.
Shooting phase, yeah.
Right, okay, we checked and double checked. So basically he healed his own for a wound. It would have been 2, but the possessed were too far away. So that's fine. Shooting, you need to kill one more thing with shooting to get 5 points.
Okay, we'll try and go for the Broodlord with the Helldrake's Baleflamer.
That's not very nice. It's understandable. I mean,
Yeah.
he's been flying around trying to get him for a while
Yeah.
now. Okay, so 2d3 plus 2. So that is
7.
5, 7, and 7. Right. And he's winning on freeze. Yeah. 4? 4 plus invulnerable saving. It's 2 damage apiece, isn't it?
It is indeed.
So he's lost 4 wounds. He's only got 3 left. He
Okay.
is dead. I'm not going to CP 1. I've only got 1 CP left. So, and even if I did save him, you then charge him and kill him anyway. So
Yeah.
you can have your assassinate and your overwhelming firepower. So that is 10 points more for Gryffindor. No, word bearers. Cool. What other guns have you got?
Okay, we'll go
You can
Venom
shoot.
Crawler.
You can shoot the Lictor in the face. -1 hit because Lictor. So
Yeah,
4s.
4s.
And then toughness 5, so 3. So from 6, aren't
What are we on
they?
now?
6s will explode, yeah.
Yeah.
Assault weapons. I think it's 3s to wound. Ooh. That's not bad, is it? 5.
5, yeah.
And I have activated my warp shielding. Oh, he's not a monster, so he's still only getting a 5 up anyway. Damage?
2 each, I believe.
Well, then he's very dead. Because he's lost 6 damage. And he's
yeah,
got 3
2
wounds
each.
left. So there you go. 1 dead Lictor.
Cool.
This is
Going well so far.
going well so far.
Then we'll go to Legionary.
Yep.
His Plasma Pistol.
Did he want to supercharge?
No.
You'd wound on a 2 then.
No. No.
Okay. Shoot a Gene Stealer in the face. He's hit.
He hits.
Good win on a 3.
He wounds.
5 plus invulnerable save. Damn it.
Melts one to slag.
Splat. It's alright, I've still got 2 left.
Sorry, the Warpsmith's going to take care of that.
Will he? Let's find out.
So he's got a plasma pistol as well.
Is he going to supercharge it?
No.
Oh!
I don't need to.
He hits on a 2.
2.
He hits. We got a 3. See, if you supercharged it.
What else has he got?
He's got a flamer pistol,
He's got a
hasn't
flamer tendril.
Yeah.
So pistol D6.
Plus 2, because it's a flame weapon.
It is indeed. So 6, 7, 8.
8. He's also hit. Surely this will kill it.
What's that? 6, 7, 8.
Strength?
It is strength 4.
Also 4 to wound. Okay. Well, that's a decent amount.
Yep. So that's
5.
5.
5 plus invulnerable saves. Yeah, they did. You've melted all my gene stealers. Oh, they were having fun being a nuisance in the middle of the board for 3 turns.
Yeah, they've been hard to shift, haven't they?
Hmm.
And then we'll go to Terminator squads.
Yep.
So we've got the original 2 that were there.
Yeah, I'm assuming they're going into the Swarm Lord.
Yeah.
So you've got just a heavy flamer, haven't you? Because the champ's got 2 opposed weapons.
So we've got the heavy flamer.
Cool. Okay, so D6 plus 2.
So it's heavy 6.
So
It's just the 1.
3, that's strength 5. So 5 to wound.
Just the 1.
81. So 3 up save. Made it.
Cool.
Cool.
And then we've got the other.
You've got Terminators and the Cultists. What do you want to go with first?
We'll go with the Terminators while we're on the.
And what are they going after?
They're going into the Swarm Lord as well.
Yeah, I suppose you don't need to kill the Parasite anymore, do you? Because you've already killed a character.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I need to check the range on that. Oh, they dropped in at 9, didn't they?
They'll all be in range, yeah.
Yeah,
So you get D6 plus 2 with a heavy flamer again.
Yep. So it's 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7.
And then 5 to wound. 2.
1, 2.
2 3 ups. Cool.
Very nice.
And then you've got 3 combi bolters, so 12 shots.
2, 3. Looking at some 6s.
Well, so
Oh
no, because you're in the assault one, aren't
Yeah,
you?
that's
So it's,
right.
Yeah, so it's not rapid fire weapons anymore, unfortunately. And then you're winning on 6s, toughness 8. He's a chunky one. 2.
2 there.
2 plus saves.
Yeah.
Can't possibly lose wounds to bolters. Sorry, I got 5 up shrug.
Okay.
Damn it! Okay. Pesky bolt guns. Okay.
And then we'll go to the Cultists.
What are they going for? The Rippers or the Parasite?
They'll go. What are they go into? They'll go into the Parasite, I think.
Okay. Did you say you had a flamer there or something?
Yeah, we've got a flamer in there.
Okay, well, you can do that then, can't you? D6 plus 2.
Yeah. So D6, 6,
Oh
7, 8.
no! I would love to see my Parasites -1 hit, but you're a flamer, you don't care.
Yeah.
I think you're reading on 5s though.
4.
I'm pretty sure he's tough as 5 or
That's
something.
3.
No AP is it? So I think he's got a 4 up save. Right, all the cultist firearms into the Parasite. A -1 hit, so that means you hit on 5s, I'm guessing? Yeah.
1,
Some
2,
hits.
3, 4, 5.
5, okay.
Yeah.
And then you're winning on 5s.
1,
2. Cheeky. 4 up saves. I'm fine. Slippery serpent skin.
Right, that's all the shooting done, isn't it?
Yeah. But you managed to get Assassinate and overwhelming firepower so far, so that's good.
Yeah.
And as long as all the possessed don't die from getting headbutted from the Zoanthropes,
Yeah.
you'll get extend battle lines. They have 2 attacks each, you know, Zoanthropes in combat.
They're quite the headbutts.
Beware.
Yeah.
2 attacks at strength 5. Yeah, so what charges are you thinking?
The Terminators are going to go in.
Yeah? All of them?
We're going to go both units
Okay.
into the Swarm Lord. Venom Crawlers and the Possessed are going to go into the
Brain Bugs.
Brain Bugs.
The Cult's going to charge the Rippers?
No.
No? Well, in
No.
case I start killing cultists. And then they start running away.
Yeah. I think that's it.
Alright, okay. Well, let's...
Right, so we'll do Venom Crawler.
Yeah. Yeah, he's in.
So he's got 7.
Possessed.
Possessed.
Yeah, they're in.
4. We'll do the 2-man unit.
Okay, yeah. So they're in.
10.
You wanted that with a big unit.
And then we'll do the big unit.
Which need a 9, so they don't make it.
Unless I spend my last CP.
Do you want to kill the Swarm Lord? Do you think they can?
Not that desperately.
No?
I'm going to save it. That's fine.
Okay, alright, well let's move those in
Yeah.
and see what happens. Right, we've moved the charging units in. We're starting over here with these Terminators going to the Swarm Lord. So you've got your champion with 2 lightning claws or cursed weapons.
Yep.
So we get 6 attacks. Hit
Yep.
on freeze, re-roll. Because word bearers.
6s explode as well.
6s explode. So you've hit.
So that one misses, but turns into an extra hit.
And you got another one. So
An
you've hit
extra
7
hit
times out of 6 attacks.
Yep.
And you're winning on 5s. 6 because they're corn.
And no.
Oh dear.
That was an absolute whiff.
Yeah. Okay, well 3 attacks for your Chain Fist. Hitting on 4s, re-rolling. And oh.
He absolutely whiffs as well.
Wow.
I think they're just terrified, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, maybe he's just. I mean, he's got 4 blades. To be fair,
Yeah.
I'm sure he can parry attacks from 2
He
Terminators.
can.
Do you want to butcher a bunch of brains?
Yeah, so we'll start with the Venom Crawler.
Okay.
So you get 6 attacks.
He does. And he hits on 3s, re-rolling.
Yeah.
And 6s will explode.
3 re-rolling. So that's a miss, but turns into the hit.
Yeah, and you're wounding on 3s. So
Just the 1.
1? Oh dear.
Yeah.
This fight
Minus
phase is
3.
going well so far. 4+ invulnerable save.
Loves it.
Right, let's see if the possessed can actually do something. If they whiff as well.
Nah, possessed don't whiff.
No?
Well, actually, they might do, but...
Well, to be fair, they're probably surprised so many of them died to Hormigans.
Right.
I'll let you count your billion dice. Right, possessed, many attacks, but not as many as last time. Hit on 3s, re-rolling, because we're better. So
6s
and
explode.
6s will explode. We'll be back in a moment. Right, you hit me more times than you had attacks because of exploding 6s, and now you're winning on 4s with many hits. So winning on 4s. Right, 23 wounds came through. You need me to fail 6 saves, essentially, because they're damage 2.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they're dead. Oh dear. Right, yeah, zone tropes. You made short work of them. The Swarm Lord is going to show these Terminators how to actually kill things in combat now. So he's a bit poorly, so he's going to hit you on 3s. And then he's strength 10 because you charged me.
Yep.
So 2s. And these are all invulnerable saves or death. -4, 3 damage. So 6. 6 5-ups. Can the Terminators tank it?
Yeah.
No, they're dead. Everyone's dead, Dave. Oh, wait, that's me. Okay, Tyranids Turn 3. Yes, it's only Turn 3. I can't believe how much has died already. But I suppose that's what happens when you have 2 combat armies just running into the middle, killing each other. So, at the start of my turn, I got 5 points on the primary. I had 2, but I didn't have more or anything. So just 5 points. So it's 30 points to 25. It's very close after a strong turn from the Word Bearers in their turn 3. My objectives are now extend battle lines, tempting target, and no prisoners. You've made that the tempting target. I'm going to ignore it. It's not tempting enough. All right. No prisoners. I'm going to try and kill 30 wounds worth of stuff. Probably won't be able to do it this turn, but I'll work towards it.
Yeah.
Extend battle lines. Here's one. There's the other one. Extended battle lines. Command phase. The Neurothrope told himself to be better at psychic. And then I've moved the next crim back away from them. And the Termagants have come around as a bug shield. The Excrin and the Neurothrope have gone over here. He got a nice advance. So their job is to deal with what's in the middle there. And the Swarm Lord's over here to have fun and kill some Terminators. Because that's 15 wounds of juiciness right in front of him. He likes that. He's very hungry. And then over here, my Rippers and my Parasite Well, they got shot at by cultists, so they're a bit angry at them. So they're going to deal with them. So going into the psychic phase, I'm going to start with my Neurothrope. And he is going to do a paroxysm. I love this power. Brilliant. Because what it is, you see, I cast it on a 10. And I stick it onto your Terminators. They can't Overwatch. And then -1 to wound me in combat. Such a good power. And then he will do... I think I'll do an unstoppable onslaught with him. Yes, let's do... No, I don't need +1 to wound on the Swarm. What do I? He's winning on 2s anyway. No. So let's just do... Catalyst? Let's do Catalyst. Just make sure that goes off. Yeah, cool. Right, Catalyst, Swarm Lord. Done. Right, let's move over to the Swarm Lord, who has Onslaught. He doesn't need that. He has Smite. Let's do that. That doesn't go off. And then he has Unstoppable Onslaught, which is a complete waste of time. So yeah, he's not going to do anything else, just in case he perils is. So that's my Psychic done, and now I'm going to start shooting at you. I'm going to shoot all but one of these Termagants into that Venom Crawler. They advance, they're going to be hit on 5s. Right, 9 Flesh Borers into a Demon Engine. Does it have flesh? I suppose it does if it's a Demon Engine. It's got a bit of flesh, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm going to hit it on 5s. I've hit it once. It's a big enough target, guys. Come on. I've not wounded it. Okay, that was a waste of time. Let's shoot the X-Screen at it instead. So 8 shots. 4, 7, 8. Yep. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s, strength 8. So 4 demon saves on your demon engine. 3, 6, 9 damage.
Yeah.
Does it blow up? Go on.
Nope.
Damn it. Well, it's dead, so that's 9 wounds towards my no prisoners.
Yeah.
So that's good. Cool. Getting there. X-Screen number 2. Annoyingly, it's 1 gun, so I can't split fire it. So, do I shoot the Walksmith in the face? Because he's how many wounds? 5?
5, I want to say, yeah.
Or do I try and shoot down a Helldrake that's no longer -1 to hit? Okay, right, I've had a think. I'm going to shoot the Walksmith in the face with an X-Crim. Because he's not bad in combat. He's got lots of guns. And he's just annoying. So let's shoot him in the face with an X-Crim. So he's going to get 9 shots. They've been alright today. So he's going to be hitting on 3s. And he's going to be winning on 2s. So it's -4, but he's got 2 up saves. Do you have 6 up saves?
6 ups.
Yeah, I don't think he's got an invulnerable save.
No.
But you do have 5, 6 ups, and you do ignore the first one because you're Zinch.
Yeah.
So
5.
6s coming up.
Come on.
Yeah, we got 1.
Got 1.
You ignore 1.
Ignore 1.
That's 9 damage.
9 damage.
I think he's dead.
Does he blow up?
Does he blow up? Well, he is more machine than man. Cool, okay. I would roll for the Voracious Ammunition, but no, I mean, I'll get another 1, so I won't bother.
No.
Okay, cool. My Rippers have got little spine morph things. Let's shoot cultists with spines coming out of their maws. Right, Ripper Swarms. They get 4 attacks each, so hitting on 5s. So that's not bad, actually. The strength 2, so I'm winning on 5s, even though you're cultists. I've got a wound! You get a 6 up save. I've killed something! It's an extra 1 for no prisoners. I'll take it. Right, okay. It's charging time now. So, my Swarm Lord is charging your Terminators. I would love to ask if you don't want to Overwatch, but you can't. You're paroxysmed.
Yeah.
So he's gone in, and then the Rippers will go into your cultists.
Yeah.
They've gone in, and so will the Parasite. And he's gone in.
Cool.
Right, okay, I'm spending a CP as well. Trampling Charge from the Swarm Lord. He goes running into those Terminators who have been paroxysmed. On a 2 up, you take loads of mortal wounds. Oh, I didn't roll a 1 for once. And on a 5 up, you suffer D3 plus 3. Ooh. So 5, but you do get to shrug them.
Oh. And he shrugs one of them.
So 1 dies, and 1 is on 2 wounds.
Yeah.
That's fine. Well, it's 1 less Terminators after killing combat now, so that's fine. That's good. But now I have no CP. Okay. And now I have 9 attacks with Mr. Swarmlord.
Yep.
Hitting on freeze. And he's strength 10. So he's winning on 2s. He's rolling vulnerable saves or death. 5 at AP 4, 3 damage.
Come on. Ooh.
2.
2 go through.
Okay. So there's 2 Terminators remaining.
That kills that one.
And another one, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing Heavy Flamer and Champion again?
Yeah, I think
Maybe,
so.
potentially.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So do I consolidate into you now? No, because it will give you a chance to hit me back. So I'm just going to say there, but your unit is still paroxysmed.
Yeah.
So that's fine. I'm not going to hit you with some Rippers and things. Right, Ripper Swarms biting some cultists. So they can hit on 5s. Like that. But they're strength 4 on the charge because they're Behemoth. So we can cultists on 3s. Yeah, there we go. 2 6-up saves. Yay! Eating 2 cultists. Nom 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 nom. I think they should be like Poxwalkers. When Ripper Swarms eat things, they should start generating more Ripper Swarms.
Yeah.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
That'd be good.
Like the Alien film, they sort of, impregnate you and then you sort of birth more Ripper Swarms out of yourself. Right, and then the Parasite can hit you now. Right, okay, so now on to the Parasite of Mortrex. He has 6 attacks hitting on 2s. Like that, everything's hit. He has strength 6 on the charge because I'm Behemoth. That's convenient. Your toughness is
3.
Yeah, I'm winning on 2s. So that's nice. They're all AP2, so that's 5 dead.
Yeah.
And then he gets to jab one of you with his tail, which hits on wounds. That's AP1, so that kills another one.
So 7.
And then you know itch or something. I'll figure out what this thing does. Right, so many cultists died. I did a mortal wound in addition with the jabby thing, and you lost OBSEC, and it's now a contested objective. So that's good. But I consolidated, but not to within engagement range. I don't want you hitting my Parasite. That wouldn't be very nice. I didn't consolidate into your Terminators, because that wouldn't be very nice. So basically, I'm hitting you without you hitting me back. I like this. And now you've got a morale test to take with your cultists. And unless you roll a 1, one of them's legging it. One of them's legging it, and the other one will leg it on a 1 or 2. So there's 1 remaining. Which now means it's my objective.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. And then you lost 3 Terminators, so they're fine.
Yeah.
So that's the end of my turn. So I've got extended battle lines. How many cultists did I kill? Killed loads. Let's work that out. And I killed 3 Terminators as well.
12.
Let's work this out. Right, yes. Killed lots of wounds for no prisoners. Over 30. So I've got 5 points for no prisoners and 5 points for extending my battle lines. So 10 more points for the Tyranids. Which means I am now 15 ahead. But I am running thin on the ground. All I've got left are some monsters, really. So we'll see what the Wordbearers can do in their turn 4. Right, okay. So yeah, so 40 points to 25 at the end of Tyranids turn 3. Going into turn 4, we rolled a dice for your cultist. You were hoping to tie the traitors. But unfortunately he was infected.
He was.
So he died and some more Ripper Swarms turned up.
Yeah.
So that was a thing. And you did saw some really good objectives actually for this turn.
Yeah.
The cards are starting to turn for you. So you got Razor Banner, that's easy. Area Denial, well, that's easy. And No Retreat, No Surrender, well that's easy. Basically, if everything sort of stays where it is and does a couple of actions, you get some points.
Yeah.
So these chaps are raising the banner here.
Yeah.
And then you thought it's time to start burning objectives.
Yeah.
And your Legionaries, who's been standing there defiantly on that objective all game, has thought, Well, I'm going to die in a minute, so I'll get some points.
His luck is about to run out.
Yeah, I mean, there's Swarmlord, Neurothrope, Exocrine,
So,
he's better off getting your 5 points at this stage. And then your Helldrake is... Where was he going?
He's going to move over there.
He's going to fly over and kill some Termagants in a second. And you decided to keep your Terminators standing there because they haven't really got much else to do.
No,
basically. So, yeah, let's fire your Helldrake over and bed some Termagants.
Yep.
Is he going back into fly mode? I suppose you might as well do.
No, because I'm going to charge them as well.
Are you going to charge them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fine.
Flame them, then charge them.
Nice. Okay. All right. Well, go ahead and flame my Termagants then.
Okay. So.
It's not very nice, is it? Really. 2 plus 2. Well, luckily you get the +2.
Yeah.
2s to kill. Is that 4?
4. Yeah.
4. All right. I'll move the ones nearest, seeing as though you want to charge me. There you go. Your Terminators, are they going to try and flame the Swarmlord? I mean, they might as well do.
Flamer. So 3, 5.
Moving on 5s. No, that's unfortunate. Charging.
Let's check the range on the plasma pistol.
He's doing an action. He's bending the objective. Yeah. So charging Termagants, I guess.
Yeah.
Go on, get a double 1. Go on. No, he's in.
5.
Yeah, you're on a 6. If only you killed more Termagants with your flamer, you would have failed to charge.
So he's in.
That's about it, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I doubt you want to charge the Swarmlord. To be fair, though, I could heroically intervene into you.
Yeah, we'll charge the Swarmlord. Might as well. It's a double 1, so.
You're within 3, aren't you? So you're in. You've got 2 inch charge, and that'll get you within engagement range.
True.
Yeah, so you're in. Okay. Where do you want to start?
Start with the Helldrake.
I have no CP.
So he's got Helldrake Claws. He has got 5 attacks.
Nice. 1, 3, 6 is exploding. You can re-roll the hits as well, and you've already got loads of 6s. Well, this is not looking good.
So I'll just re-roll that one.
So that is 5, 6, 7, 8 hits.
An extra 3.
Corn wants it. I'm pretty sure you're killing on 2s as well. Because AP more than 1, isn't it? Surely.
Yeah, AP2.
That's 8 dead.
Yeah.
Well, they're dead. Well, at least I don't have to take a morale test. Silver linings.
Yeah.
You can hit the Swarmlord now if you want.
Yeah. So
with your Terminators.
We've got the chain for this, haven't we?
Yeah, so you got 3 attacks with him. Hitting on 4s, but re-rolling.
So.
Oh, we got 6.
That's a miss.
There we go. And then it's 8. So you would have been on 4s, but you're winning on 5s because of -1 a wound. So you've got a wound, -4. 4 plus invulnerable save. I'll parry that.
Okay. Well, the first one.
And then you've got 6 lightning claw attacks,
Yeah.
Or cursed weapons. 3's re-rolling.
3's re-rolling.
So they've all hit because you got 6. Nice. And then you would win on 5s, but you're winning on 6s because paroxysm.
So just the 1.
Just the 1.
Yeah.
4 up. 5 up shrug. I'm fine.
Wow.
Can I hit them back now?
Yep.
6, 7, 8, 9. I think I'm still hitting all the 3s. I think I'm quite poorly. Oh dear, look at all those 1s. Right. Strength 10 because you charged me. So 2s. Oh, wow. Okay. 2 invulnerable saves. Or death.
Come on, boys.
Oh, 1 survives.
Yeah.
That's annoying. Now I can't run off and do something else. Or can I? Okay. That's not a bad turn. You've managed to raise an objective, raise a banner, area denial, and as long as you don't fail a morale test in your turn, which is unlikely because then you can really damage enough for you to have a morale test, you'll get all 15 points.
Yeah.
So that's good. Tyranids, I've got some objectives, so I'll get 5. and then I'll work out what I'm going to do in my turn 4. Right, Tyranids Turn 4, and it's kind of mopping up points and things for both of us now. So I got 10 on my primary, because I did have 3 objectives, because I had your home 1 and these 2 here, and you only had the 1. So I got 10 primary. In terms of objectives and things, I got Raise a Banner, do an action objective in no man's land with something that's infantry or objective secured, kill 3 things with guns, and deny you from having things in range in the middle of the board. So very doable, 2 of them. Etzgrin's moved forwards a bit. Neurofrope's gone over here. And Neurofrope is raising a banner. How? I don't know, but fine. This Etzgrin's walking into the middle, so he's now within 12 of the middle. And if he shoots that Legionary in the face, that's area denial done. And then the Swarmlord's going to stay in combat. Ripper Swarms and Parasite moving about. And this Ripper Swarm here, which came out of your cultist, is now getting rid of the objective that the cultists were chanting on. The irony. So, yes, let's now do some Psychic and Catalyst my Swarmlord with himself. Well, actually, the Neurofolk could have told the Swarmlord to cast on 3 dice, couldn't he? Because he's doing an action anyway, so let's do that. He's Catalysted himself, but well, that's done. And then he'll just... Is it worth smiting the Terminator? Yeah, why not? Well, it's normal smite. D3, just the 1, which you can shrug. That's going to make no difference because my attacks are 3 damage anyway. But he's got Catalyst on him. That's the more important thing. So that's what's happening over there. He's raising a banner. He's raising an objective. I have to shoot that Legionary with an Exocrine. I have 1 CP. I am not spending on it. So I'm pretty sure I should kill you anyway. But 6 plus D3, 9. Right. Okay.
Every time.
They're doing well, aren't they, today? Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 2s. AP 4, so you won't get any saves, but you do ignore 1. So he's only taken 12 damage.
Yeah.
He's only got a wound left. I think he's dead. So that's area denial done. So that's good. And that's 2 wounds for... Oh no, that's 1 unit for everyone with firepower. Let's shoot a Helldrake in the face.
Yeah.
With another Exocrim. Oh, just a 7 shot system. You're not in fly mode, are you? So 3s. And then 3s. But you do get invulnerable saves. 4 of them, in fact. And you have taken 6 damage.
So
okay.
he's down to 6.
Yeah. I started with 12, did he? Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's it for my turn, really. But you do get to hit move your Terminator into my Swarmlord.
Okay.
And you're no longer paroxysmed.
6.
I didn't charge you or anything, so
No.
you just hit on 3s with no rerolls. Oh dear.
I do get an exploding 6.
Yep. 5's to wound.
2.
So 2, okay. Well, I'll save 1, I'll parry the other 1. 6, 7, 9. On 3s. And then the strength 9, so 2s. That many invulnerable saves. 7. Or death. Death. Right, okay. Right, so that's him dead. I've raised an objective. Let's work out some points from things and see what happens in the Wordbearer's final turn. Right, we're back. So we did Wordbearer's turn 5, which took about 5 seconds because we looked at your cards. None of them were doable.
No.
So the only option really was to raise the objective in the middle here for an extra 5 points. And that was it really. So you managed to get 60 points in total, plus 10 for painting, so 70-point game. And then in my turn, I drew my objectives. I got Investigate Site, which I could have just done with a Parasite or the Exocrine or something. So I would have then maxed my secondaries to 45, and then I would have just, again, held an objective and raised an objective for an extra 10 there. So it would have been 90-70, including painting.
Yeah, 90-70.
So, yeah, it was very close. Neither of us had much left. You've got some Possessed in a Helldrake. I've got a couple of Excrins, a Swarmlord, Parasite, Brainbug, and some
you've got a few
and some Rippers,
Yeah.
which were, I think they punched above their weight. The Rippers, I think it's fair to say. But yeah, no, really good. It's a win for the Tyranids. Thanks for the game, Gav.
Yeah, no, thanks for having us. Yeah, good game.
Good to see you, Word Bearers, again, and thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you in the next one.